The Browns kicker, Cody Parkey, all set, and off we go from First Energy Stadium. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Oh, spinning away. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
The Seahawks ball carrier.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Now a toss play. It's Carson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Carson on the carry.
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they can be affected by the hometown crowd. But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there, establish yourselves. Well, that run right there, that slows down the crowd and gives them a lot of confidence.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the delay, here's Carson. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Wilson to Metcalf that time. 1st down, Seattle.
A gain of 15.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. Now Wilson on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Well, that's the 2nd time in this opening drive alone that he's dropped a pass. We know that that can't continue, but they got to determine what it's about. Is he just super amped for the game and maybe he'll settle in, or is his focus just not there?
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Alert! Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, switch gears. Shift, I got it.
Following the interception, Mayfield flushed out right. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Regular.
1st down, Mayfield. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
Brings up second and
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Nick Chubb, the ball carrier. He was taken down by Bobby Wagner. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. It's caught by OBJ. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, second and 10. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
We're scoreless after one.
First quarter with no score.
On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football. They're on the march, but facing a third down here. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No first down.
Cody Parkey on for the...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, no.
It got his man complete.
You're going to make everything happen.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Complete.
Tyler Lockett, 78 yards. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front.
For the extra point.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. To return it, it's Natson.
That's the way to run it, boy.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Mayfield on first down. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku, and that'll bring up second down.
Makes it second.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They give the Chubb out of the gun. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
He was taken down by Bobby Wagner. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And it would appear he's going to be short of a first down as he stopped right around the 29. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
56 to Mike.
A first down throw from Mayfield. It's caught. Beckham. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
56 to Mike, boy. 56. Shaq 56. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch out.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Browns on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. This has been a long drive. You know that defense, they're craving to get off the field. They were able to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
Yeah, and on the offensive side of the ledger, they were thinking about how do we punctuate this drive with 6, right? Making an exclamation point. Instead, you got to put a question mark next to this drive now after the fumble, even though they recovered it.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A 3-yard touchdown run. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Now Parkey for the extra point. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we score touchdowns running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scored first by moving people back beyond the end zone? We saw evidence of that on that play.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
Ready for us.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. And there we saw rolling right out of the pocket. Maybe his momentum taking him toward that sideline led him a little too far.
Yeah, that is difficult, isn't it? Plus, you're closing down your space, right? You're shortening the field.
It's caught at the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. David Moore, 56 yards. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. And this puts them on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
The score, Seahawks 14, Browns 13.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal. Give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Target. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Hey, alert. Rush in. Hurry.
Mayfield now. Dancing to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. He's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. From the shotgun, Wilson rolling, and he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle.
Number 16, Tyler Lockett.
Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. Now Mayfield lost the